Coming up on this edition of the DMC Upside, Del Mar College rolls out 2 new campus Wi-Fi networks. We'll show you how.
Del Mar College and partnering ISDs held a celebratory academic pep rally. We'll take you there.
Del Mar College started the Viking volunteer program on the East Campus for students to get connected and make a positive difference.
Martin Middle School students visited Del Mar's East Campus. The Del Mar College culinary students prepared a barbecue and held a tea party at the South Texas Underground Film Festival. And we also have our regular segments around campus and Board Watch.
Hello and welcome to the DMC Upside. I'm Emily Gonzalez.
And I'm Carlos Garanzuay. We've got the latest news and information about Del Mar College.
Del Mar College rolled out 2 new campus Wi-Fi networks. The new networks will allow users to interact online with faculty and staff at the college, as well as surf the internet.
On September 19th, a BYOD event, or Bring Your Own Device, was held at the Harvin Center to showcase a new wireless internet system.
The new system that we have in place, it's a simple way to get the Viking net on your PCs, Macs, computers, also on your tablets, and also on your telephones. We're in the age of technology. This is making it easier for students to actually get connected very, very easily and give them more time for studying, give them more time to spend with their families, give them more time to give back to this community. That's what we're all about.
When I came to Del Mar, it was mostly paper. You had to stand in line, you had to go to the office and fill out paperwork and do all this. And Del Mar is trying to go more electronic, which is nice because I can just go on WebDMC and fill out the paperwork for financial aid or, the summer reimbursement or something.
The main focus of the presentation was solely on the success of the student and how changing with technology is always a good thing.
As society is changing and technology is changing, Del Mar's staff, administrative, our president, our Board of Regents are changing right along with it, right along with society, right along with technology to make students more successful. And always giving, we're trying to inform students in any which way possible to get on this new system, to know that Del Mar is behind them 100% to not only fulfill their dreams, but have their dreams delivered.
In order to use the new Wi-Fi system, one must already be a student of Del Mar College. After, it's as easy as plugging in your WebDMC credentials.
For information or help with VikingNet or other technology questions at Del Mar College, contact the college's help desk at 361-698-2330 or by sending an email to helpdesk@delmar.edu. We'll be right back after a short break, but stay with us.
Plan your next event at Del Mar College's Richardson Performance Hall. Our facility accommodates conferences, concerts, religious events, and private parties. We have 3 lounges, balcony elevators, and a convenient drive-up drop-off. For productions, Richardson Performance Hall has more than 1,700 seats and is outfitted with staging, rigging, lighting, and sound capabilities, plus many patron and performer amenities. Book your next event at Richardson Performance Hall. We create dreams, one event at a time. For more information, call 361-698-2228.
I spent the day in the shade of a tree, thinking how we best to spend this precious time that we've been given. I came to thinking that the best use of my time would be with you.
Just imagine the places we can go together. Del Mar College, dreams delivered.
Oh, 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 oh.
Welcome back. The Del Mar College Dual Credit Program continues to evolve to meet student and school needs. The college and partnering ISDs held an academic pep rally at Gregory Portland High School to announce the North Bay Initiative.
On September 23, 2013, an academic pep rally was held at Gregory Portland High School to mark Del Mar College's North Bay Initiative.
The North Bay Initiative was the early college program and the powers that be at Del Mar trying to bring dual credit to the San Pat Aransas County area.
San Patricio, Aransas counties, Nueces counties are poised for tremendous growth. In fact, we're already experiencing tremendous growth in many ways, not the least of which is population-wise. Well, the educational attainment, the overall educational level of this area has got to be increased to meet the demands for the impending workforce. I see it as our responsibility as the local community college to step up and prepare more opportunities for these students.
Students like Riley Robertson and Garrett Klepek, both of whom cited the accessibility of the dual credit program and the comfort of being in a familiar environment as driving factors behind their participation.
All year long last year, with all the superintendents that you saw today, we met monthly to plan out and create where would these courses be done. And GP came to the forefront when we visited their facility. So we are bringing currently five college professors coming to the campus to deliver face-to-face college credit.
So it's the entire span of the curriculum that we're trying to offer here in preparation for the future. As high school students here locally, every student that can even qualify for one class needs to take that opportunity and get in those classrooms with our accredited faculty.
Well, we are trying to create a college-going culture in all these communities, and that does start with us being there, whether it's online or face-to-face, and those students are earning college credit so that they can get the jump start on finishing their college academia, whether it's towards an associate's degree or certificate program. So that's a big benefit to the students, the parents, the school district. It's a team effort all the way around.
For more information on the Del Mar College dual credit program, go online to www.delmar.edu/dual-credit or call 361-698-1634.
The Del Mar College Office of Student Leadership and Campus Life and the Student Government Association sponsored the Viking Volunteer Program. This East Campus event gave students the opportunity to get connected and make a positive difference in our community.
On September 23, 2013, 25 local nonprofit organizations set up tables in the Harvin Center on Del Mar College's East Campus to provide opportunities for students to become more involved and give back to their community.
It's very important for students to become active in the community because they also understand what it means to be part of their community and how to help their community the way that they have been helped here at Del Mar College. And our president, Dr. Mark Escamilla, is sort of the brainchild behind this. He brought this idea to SGA and we just kind of took it and ran with it.
This fall, the college initiated the Viking Volunteer Program, a new program encouraged to recognize students for their volunteerism. Students who volunteer 300 hours over the course of their degree or certificate plan will earn a medallion when they graduate.
I'm checking around to see what groups the Press Club can volunteer for so we can do an in-school and out-of-school community service project. Well, it helps you be a leader in a sort of way, but it helps you feel more involved that you're helping out in your community and doing something good that's not always just about yourself. And then we get to do it as a group, so that's just going to be more memories that we have here at Del Mar.
We're always looking for volunteers and mentors. One of the programs that we'd like to talk to you about is the volunteer program. We can use volunteers, and students are perfect volunteers because their hours are so flexible. So we try to recruit student volunteers to work in any school that they can work in many opportunities. Just volunteer an hour a week or 30 minutes a week. It makes a difference.
You know, we're signing up volunteers. I think I have 24 signed up so far, which is wonderful. But we need more to come in. You know, we're a tiny nonprofit. There's 3 people in our office. And so the more volunteers we have, the more we can get done. Extremely important to have volunteers. We couldn't do any of this without our volunteers.
The Viking Volunteer Program will give students more volunteer options while keeping the community aware of students' volunteer services.
I really would like for students to get involved, and they can come to the Student Leadership and Campus Life office and fill out an application to become a Viking volunteer, and their volunteer hours will be tracked up until graduation, and then we will let them know where they stand and how they will be recognized at graduation.
For more information on the Del Mar College Office of Student Leadership and Campus Life, call 361-698-1279.
Martin Middle School students toured Del Mar College's East Campus. This initiative is designed to mentor students and expose them to careers available in fine arts.
On the 27th of September, 2013, 50 Corpus Christi Independent School District Martin Middle School students visited Del Mar College's East Campus to learn more about careers in the fine arts and sciences.
But there's other careers out there maybe you hadn't considered, and so maybe it's in photography, maybe it's in drawing or painting, or in sculpture, or in pottery making, for that matter, as well. And so that's why we brought you here to Del Mar College. Because
the middle school students visited the Department of Art and Drama, stopping by the photo studio for a presentation, the acting studio for an insightful talk with drama professor Kim Frederick, as well as a behind-the-scenes look at making hats to use as props, and then observed a glazing presentation by Ken Rozier, chair of the Department of Art and Drama.
Well, we were part of an initiative that some other faculty have developed, and it's with the middle school, and they're giving them career option. You know, we're prejudiced. We on the design side, we think it's vital to show kids possibility for design as careers.
You know, as I said, I hope that it's opening their eyes to some things. You know, we were just toured the set, the theater over there a few minutes ago, and Professor Frederick was telling them, you know, we need welders, we need carpenters, you know, for set building, and you can kind of see their eyes open a little bit, because I don't think they really maybe grasp that. They think of theater, they think of actors, people on stage, but they don't think about everything that goes into all that behind the scenes.
The Del Mar College Visit is part of a mentoring program to reach middle school aged kids at risk of dropping out before finishing high school.
And the key to all this, we started our group to try to expose these kids to careers that maybe they hadn't considered. And, you know, Del Mar College has 180 different majors, you know, most of which I couldn't name myself. And so what we're hoping is that these trips like this will help to kind of expose students to that. But at the same time, we have a bigger goal, I think, of trying to kind of demystify the college campus. Because a lot of these students, you know, their families, maybe family members have never gone to college. They get them onto the campus so that it's not so, it's a familiar place to them. So that when they finish high school, and we're strongly encouraging them to finish high school, then that they are ready to come here to Del Mar College.
For more information on programs available in the Art and Drama Department, call 361-698-1216. It's time for a break, but don't go away. There's more to come on the DMC Upside.
Survival in a chemical emergency depends on getting accurate information. For the latest updates on a chemical emergency, call 826-4636. Add this number to your emergency contact list, 826-4636. And don't call 911. Instead, for information, call the information line, 826-4636. Getting information is an important part of your personal safety plan. Be prepared. Get your personal safety plan information at cclepc.org.
I spent the day in the shade of a tree, thinking how we best spend this precious time that we've been given. I came to thinking that the best use of my time would be with you.
Just imagine the places we can go together. Del Mar College. Dreams delivered.
Oh, 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 oh.
Thanks for staying with us. With the Halloween season upon us, we went around campus asking students what their plans are for Halloween. This is what they said.
The tradition is to make menudo while the kids have fun giving away candies. And when we give away candies, we express, you know, safety. Check your candies before you eat them.
My plans for Halloween, I'm just gonna make up a costume at the last minute like I usually do, and then probably go trick-or-treating with my little brother or some friends, because we still do that, and then celebrate Dia de los Muertos on November 2nd because my Mexican tradition.
I usually just pass out candy on Halloween, but like coming up to Halloween, I usually go to Fright Fest in San Antonio, Six Flags. That's all I usually do.
I want to be Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I want to go to some really scary haunted houses this year because last year I wasn't able to do it because I just moved here. And also I'm doing the Halloween carnival again this year.
This Halloween my plans are to just have the kids come around to the house, give them their trick-or-treat candy, and after we always have the tradition of watching at least 3 scary movies back to back, so we'll be doing that as well.
Every year my family, we do this thing where we carve a pumpkin, so we do that and pretty much just decorate the house listening to Halloween music. This Halloween though, me and my sister want to go check out Rocky Horror Show. So we'll see.
Just for Halloween, I'm going to go to a friend's house, watch some scary movies, see what's going on, hang out, socialize, stuff like that.
Any particular scary movies in mind?
I don't know, he really just picks out a bunch of foreign films and stuff, so that's probably what's going to go on.
Well, I'm probably just going to stay at home with my boyfriend and we're going to watch old scary movies because I'm terrified of scary movies. And he's going to be dressed up as the Hulk. I'm going to paint him green and we're going to buy some purple jeans and figure the kids will really like that as we hand out candy.
The Del Mar College Board of Regents meet on the second Tuesday of each month. The board, composed of elected lay members, creates many of the policies and procedures for the college.
The Del Mar College Board of Regents held their regular meeting on October 8, 2013. Gilbert Becerra, Dean of Outreach and Enrollment Services at Del Mar College, presented an enrollment update.
I appreciate you giving me the time to come up here and present just kind of a brief snapshot of how our enrollment has panned out so far for the fall semester. Just a snapshot of what the headcount looks like, funded contact hours, and those kinds of things. Our FTIC number stayed relatively stable, and there's our full-time number as well. One of the exciting things that we've been really working on, and I outlined this last year when I did the enrollment update in terms of what we were going to be doing moving forward, was improving or increasing our focus on communication with students. And so that's led to a direct mail effort where we've been worked very closely with the Department of Institutional Research, Lenora Keys and Cecile Palamoni and their team over there, along with Claudia Jackson and her team as well. The school had kind of moved away from doing direct mailings, and so we moved back in that direction. However, it was a very targeted, very focused use of our communication dollars. And so we've worked on communication points that focus on, rather than registration, more so on payment deadlines, and those key points where we know we tend to lose students. So that's what we've been focusing on.
Lenora Keys, the college's Executive Director of Strategic Planning, Assessment, and Workforce Initiatives, and Dr. Fernando Figueroa, Provost and Vice President of Instruction and Student Services, spoke to the board about student success initiatives.
I think it's very interesting as to how we define student success is a broad topic. And several of the initiatives that Dean Becerra brought out are really leading to how we improve overall student success. Just like you brought up the concept of developmental education and how students progress through developmental ed. We have a lot of data on that, and I just wanted to say, if you remember our QEP, our Quality Enhancement Plan through SACS, specifically deals with and continues, and that math faculty and college-wide are very actively engaged right now in moving students through, and we're tracking them by cohort, through developmental math.
A new strategic planning process for Del Mar College for 2014 through 2019 was presented.
And so I just wanted to give you a brief overview really as to what we're going to do throughout this whole year and how we're combining, starting of course with your vision, the board's vision that was established in 2012, combined with the facilities master plan, also the new branding and marketing plan that was all developed last year through Claudia's group. And the way this is going to roll out will be to conduct forums, open meetings where different constituency stakeholder groups will be invited in. We'll have an hour and a half type meeting where they will answer certain key questions. That will really take place between November and March. Based on that information, though, we will devise the next goals and strategic objectives that would support that plan.
You can watch the Del Mar College Board of Regents meetings on digital cable channel 19 in Corpus Christi every Friday at 2 p.m. and Saturday at 7 p.m. For more information, go to www.delmar.edu/Board of Regents.
Del Mar College culinary students prepared barbecue and all the fixings for the opening night of the 2013 South Texas Underground Film Festival. Students received first-hand experience in catering this type of event.
On October 3rd, the Del Mar College Culinary Arts program was putting finishing touches on the South Texas Underground Film Festival's Welcome Wagon Opening Night Barbecue on Del Mar College's West Campus. Chef Randy Foote and Chef Jessica Harlan created the evening's menu specifically for the international event.
Outside we have a really nice barbecue working for a catered event that we have to help the community with the art festival, and it's a film festival downtown in the Art Walk. Just to help the community, we like to be involved in any way that we can help and volunteer our time and show the students, and we educate the students on how to cater an event as well as safety, sanitation, how to execute things properly, and to help our community is what Del Mar is about.
The menu included beer brisket, smoked and grilled pork loin, sausage, Texas tater salad, charro beans, Texas caviar, jalapeno cornbread, flour tortillas, and pecan apple bread pudding. The chefs provided portobello fajitas and grilled veggies as a vegan option.
A couple of the people from the film festival had actually come to an event that we held at the school, and they were really impressed, and they said, hey, how can we work with you guys? And they thought it would be really cool to actually feature the culinary arts and the pastry arts as an art form for this whole festival and part of Art Walk and everything else. So again, it's great for us to be able to get out into the community, kind of show off a little bit. People just aren't familiar with what we do out there. They think, oh, it's just a cooking school, or it's just, you know, culinary stuff. But I mean, we've done some amazing, like you say, in-house stuff, but it's great for us to be able to get out, step outside a little bit, and you know, especially since they wanted to feature us as an art form, which I'm a firm believer that culinary arts and pastry arts is a huge art form.
Stuff's opening night event at the Art Center of Corpus Christi was a way to welcome local and visiting filmmakers to the festival while enjoying a truly creative and one-of-a-kind dinner from the Del Mar College Culinary Arts program.
People see it and they say, oh, hey, you know, those are the kids from Del Mar, and it's just cool to see what the students can do when you let them loose, and we always have great results and just a good time doing it. And our program has really grown because of things like that. We always try and reach out to the community and just, you know, put on shows and things like that when we can, and it really helps a lot.
For more information on culinary arts at Del Mar College, call 361-698-2809.
In a related story, culinary students in the Hospitality Management program held their annual tea party at the Art Center of Corpus Christi. This tea party is a part of the students' midterm exams.
On October 4th, the Del Mar College Culinary Arts program held their Living Dolls Tea Party in conjunction with the 2013 South Texas Underground Film Festival at the Art Center of Corpus Christi. VIP badge holders, Del Mar College staff, family, and friends were treated to the delicious cookies, assorted pastries, and sandwiches presented by the culinary students.
I really like to have these kind of events for them because it's not just about learning the skill how to do a recipe properly and present it nicely, but it also involves communication with people, how to sell the product, how to interact with the community. And it really is a well-rounded experience. It's not just about baking or cooking. It is how to meet people, how to create new experiences that will bring back their memory later on, and how they cook and bake. It reflects in each other.
The tea party was a midterm test that carried a variety of challenges and difficulties unlike previous tests the culinary students have faced before.
Their midterm is to check their skill level, and we grade them accordingly into sanitation, safety technique, preparation, and but also shows them how to transport food in this particular case. So it was a better experience because they understand the pressure of deadline in timing, in transportation, in accuracy, in sanitation, how to prepare foods and keep it at the temperature that you have when you have to transport. So some of the students had no work in a catering environment, but these give them experience that it shows them what is a little bit better the reality of the job.
Again, the Del Mar College Culinary Arts program provided a first-class presentation and menu that was the talk of this year's film festival.
That's it for this edition of the DMC Upside.
The DMC Upside can be seen on digital cable channel 19 in Corpus Christi every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m.
We're already working on stories for our November show. We hope you'll be watching. I'm Emily Gonzalez.
And I'm Carlos Garanzuay. Thanks for staying with us.